So today heading up to Eildon. I'm going to fish the pondage for a few hours before I pick up the kids from Shepparton and Cobram, and then tomorrow morning we might swing back down to the pondage with the kids and see if we can pull something out of there. Been fishing there since I was 11 years old and I've never caught a fish in the pondage. I've seen fish, they've swum past my line, but I've never actually caught one. So I've been here now 3 hours. I've had 3 different spots. 2 spots that I've never fished before. I haven't had any bites at all. I've been using power bait and worms and flicking some lures, some small trout pattern rapalas, one that I made myself, some Tassie devils. Tried absolutely everything, but nothing. It is cold, pretty cold. You'd think the trout would be out, but nothing at this stage. So I'll be packing up in an hour and heading off to Cobram, pick up the kids and come back tomorrow morning. Probably hit here by about lunchtime, fish all the afternoon, then head home. See how we go tomorrow. Back at Lake Eildon, not Lake Eildon, Eildon Pondage. It's 3 degrees, it's covered in fog. Here with the kids, went and saw Craig at Eildon Bait and Tackle, gave us a bit of information on a couple of spots and some baits and things. So trying to break a 42-year drought and catch a fish here at Eildon Pondage. See how we go, hey? Just getting a nibble on this rod here. 2 little taps. It's got the power bait on that one, pink and black with the aniseed flavour. It's had 2 little taps. I'd like to come back and have a big whack now. Unless the bait's gone. Come on, Mr. Fishy. Come on, Mr. Fishy. Come on, Mr. Fishy. Just had a good bite on that little bubble float out there, went right under for a split second. Wasn't quick enough to get up. See if it comes back, otherwise I've probably done my bait. Just chuck a few burleys in there to keep it around. Back. Hopefully there's enough bait on there. I'm getting some nibbles on the float down there. Just switched over from the power bait to the local dough, and seem to be getting a few bites now. So cross fingers crossed, we might get something in. Get some nibbles. Oh, I'm on. On! I've got them both going. Look, I'm tripped over.
I'll go get the...
It's only a little trout, only a little. Finally! A little brown trout on the float. I've broken 42 years. 42 years of fishing here at the Eildon Pondage, and I finally caught one. a little brown. I'm going to put him back because it's my first one ever. Very happy. Yay! Yopi yopti. Oh, I'm on. On. On.
Video.
I've got them both going. Oh, I tripped over.
I'll go get the...
It's only a little trout, it's only little. Yay! Finally, a little brown trout on the float. I've broken 42 years of fishing here at the Eildon Pondage, and I finally caught one. A little brown. I'm going to put him back because it's my first one ever. Very happy. Yay! Yopi yopti. You getting the nibble there, mate? You getting it? Yeah. Oh, he's on.
Yep. Just had a couple of nibbles there. Not like a small fella, but trout.
There we go. It's our second trout. What's that little rainbow?
Yeah, a little rainbow. Beautiful looking fish.
Nice.
Yep.
A big bump on his head.
Yeah, look at that.
Nice one, mate. You happy now?
Yep.
Good one.
Mhm.
What was he caught on? The doe?
Yeah, it was caught on that
That local doe.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the go, isn't it?
Yep. Yep.
Oh, get him back in, mate.
Yep.
Look how muddy he is. He's not getting my car like that.
Bye bye.
See you when you're a kilo. Your turn next. Here at Eildon, and just the rigs that we're using. Just using a bubble float there. It's just a swivel, the bubble float, a little split shot. Put a little bit of water in that because I want to cast it out a little bit further. So you just squeeze it, and you put a little bit of water in. Now I've got about a 1 metre leader, roughly, to a little split shot. The reason why I got the split shot down here is in case that we use the power bait, like these trout pellets here, because the power bait floats. All right, so you need that one down a little bit further so it will still float. It will still float and move around. All right, so you need that down so it stays down, otherwise it will float all the way up to the surface, and that's no good. So that's your leader. Now these are the hooks that we're using. You can see that one there. Now this is what we bought, the size 6 in these chemically sharpened hooks. Now we went and saw Craig today at Eildon Bait and Tackle, and he was giving us a few tips, and these were the hooks that he showed us. He also showed us the burley to use, which is this Happy Fish brine shrimp. Now that's the stuff there. Looks great. It sinks, it doesn't float, and that's been helping out a great deal. The other thing that we bought today was the local doe from Craig as well. Now this is what we've been catching the fish on, and getting most of the bites. We've had a few on the power bait, but most of the bites have been on this doe. So it sinks, it doesn't float, it's nice and squishy. Put up the nice little ball just like the pellets there, and put that onto your hook. Now the two rigs that we used was the float one, and I've also just used basic running sinker to a swivel with a leader, and that one's got a little red bead on it, and I'm using a power bait there, different power bait. We bought one from Craig today, that one there, which has got aniseed in it. It's black and pink, and I mixed it with a bit of another one there so as well to give it a bit more colour, but anyway. Power bait's been okay, got a few nibbles on that. Mainly we've been using the local doe, which you can buy from Craig there at Eildon Bait and Tackle. He's the man to go and see, he's in the knowledge, and a big shout out to him for helping us out today, because 42 years I've been fishing on this pondage and I've never caught a trout. Went and saw him this morning, asked for a bit of help, gave me a bit of advice, and today I caught my first ever trout here on the pondage, so I'm pretty happy with that. Thanks again, Craig, and
Tight lines, guys. Safe on the water.